Hi everybody, it's Oni here and so bringing you part 8.2 of What If Deku Married a Snake Girl. The reason why it's 0.2 is because this is the second part of the script that you guys wanted, which is the 18 plus part. This video should be around about 9 to 10 minutes long, so I hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you have, please tell me in the comments section, and I hope you guys enjoy it. We're gonna start this video off at the same point as we ended part 8. As Mia was pushing Izuku down onto the bed, tightening her grip a little bit more. At this point, Mia had enough and started stripping Izuku's pants off, as to reveal his 9-inch rod of judgment. As Mia reached down using her hands to grab his 9-inch rod of judgment, as she decided to give him a handy, as Izuku moaned slightly from Mia stroking his 9-inch rod of judgment up and down, as Izuku was just saying, "Mia, I feel so good." As at this point, Izuku was already at full mast, as he was just about to say, "Mia, I'm about to," as white paint came out of Izuku's 9-inch rod of judgment, as Mia just started cleaning it up, as Mia's tongue came out and started slowly moving up Izuku's chest to his neck and then to his mouth, as then she started French kissing him for 2 minutes, as they both separated, panting like mad, as Izuku tried to take control, but Mia was being more and more dominant by the second, as Mia started to slowly grind on Izuku's stomach, wrapping her tail maw around his legs so he couldn't escape, as Mia started to feel Izuku's rock-hard 9-inch rod of judgment getting slowly and slowly twitching, as then she looked down and had an idea in her animal instincts, as then she decided to put his 9-inch rod of judgment into her flower petal. Then she started rapidly bouncing up and down on Izuku like a trampoline, which made her moan loudly. After 2 minutes of doing this, Izuku's face started to cramp up, saying he's about to blow his load, as Izuku held it in, but before he could, Mia did one giant bounce on his grind, and Izuku let out all of his pumped up frustration or his sexual pain all over Mia, as this went into Mia's womb, as Mia let out a loud moan in pleasure, as Mia's tail started to wrap around Izuku's feet tighter and tighter until it felt like they were breaking. But before she could, her grip was loosened, cause her body was starting to relax, as Mia crawled next to Izuku and started snuggling into his chest, slowly falling asleep. As we do a time skip for tomorrow, Izuku and Mia was just waking up in a cold sweat. Mia and Izuku don't have any memory of what happened last night. By the time Mia and Izuku was just getting up, Mia felt really sick, as Mia told Izuku, "I'll be back in just a second, hold on," as she just rushed to the toilet as fast as she could, as when she got to there she lifted the lid up and threw up quite a lot. She threw up her wedding meal and her breakfast this morning, as Izuku rushed in to see if she was okay, as Izuku holded her hair back and slowly rubbed her back, saying, "What's wrong, Mia? You okay? Just tell me if there's something wrong, okay?" As Inko walked into the room, wondering if Mia was okay, she saw her rushing to the toilet. As she was wondering if Mia was okay, she heard a knock at the door. She went to go answer it, realizing it was Momo Yaoyorozu and her mother, as they both walked in, wondering where Mia was. "Why, what's wrong?" Inko said in a worried tone, as Momo replied saying it was a full red moon last night, So I'm just wondering if they're both okay, because they should have done something they might have regret probably. Actually, now you think of it, Inko said, Mia just threw up in the toilet. Does that mean something? As Inko rethought what she just said and saying, oh god, they didn't. As Mia walks out of the bathroom with a little bit of sick breath on her because she's only just finished being sick. As she walked to the sink to get a little drink of water, as Izuku came out saying, oh, hi Mrs. Yorozu and Momo, how are you doing? As Momo ran to Izuku, shaking him, saying, please don't tell me you did it with Mia, please tell me you didn't. We didn't, I don't know what you mean by that. As Mrs. Yorozu pulled out a pregnancy test for Mia to take, as she walked over to her daughter and saying, sweetheart, could you go into the toilet and use this please? As Mia obliged and walked into the toilet and used the test. 5 minutes later she walked out of the bathroom, head down in shock, looking at the test to make sure everything was correct, as she gave it to her mother, as her mother's eyes widened in shock, and then Momo took the test to look at it, realizing it said positive, as then she walked to Mia, giving her the biggest hug she could, as saying everything's gonna be okay. At this point Mia was beyond static, and then Momo realized she was shaking, as then Momo looked up to see her sister, happy as could be. Mia, as Momo replied, saying, are you alright? You're shaking quite a lot. And also, why are you happy? I thought you would be sad. As Mia replied, saying, I get to have Izuku's kid. As she giddied in joy, as Izuku breathed in and out as he slowly walked to Mia. The moment he got to Mia, he instantly hugged her and slowly tightened his grip around her and started spinning her around in circles. As Mia's tail started to wrap around Izuku's waist, Izuku shouted at the top of his lungs, I'm gonna be a papa! As we switched to Inko and Mrs. Yorozu's point of view, as they both looked at each other and said in unison, we're gonna be grandparents? As they both started getting giddy, as Mrs. Yorozu pulled out her phone and started calling her husband. The moment he picked up, his wife screamed down his ears, we're gonna be grandparents, she shouted, as Mr. Yorozu said, calm down, what is it? You're just deafened me. What's wrong? We're going to be grandparents. As he said, wait, what? You serious? As Mr. Yorozu packed and picked up his keys and ran straight out the office door. As one of the employees said to him, excuse me sir, but where are you going? I'm going to my son-in-law's house. I'm going to be a grandpa, he said. As most of the employees heard that and said, go then. As Mr. Yorozu hopped in his car and didn't worry about the speed limit, as he instantly rushed to Izuku's house. As when he got there, he saw Mia and Izuku both hugging each other in a long embrace. They've been sat like that for the past 7 or 17 minutes. As Mr. Yorozu opened the door because he had spare keys. As he looked at Mia and Izuku, he looked at Izuku with a death glare, but he calmed down. But the moment he saw Mia, he instantly rushed to her, pushed Izuku away, and started hugging his little baby girl. The moment the embrace ended, Mia said to her dad, saying, Dad, what's wrong? Are you alright? Yeah, I'm okay, thank you very much. I'm literally so excited, I'm gonna be a grandpa. As Mr. Yorozu put his daughter Mia down and stared at Izuku as he picked him up because he was a little bit dazed from being pushed a little bit far. As he got up, saying, you better take care of my daughter or else, with fire burning behind him and his eyes filled with joy and anger at the same time. As that's where we're going to leave the video off today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. This is 0.2, And if you have enjoyed it, leave a comment in the comment section down below. And see you guys later. Peace out.